Brother, listen carefully for a moment, because what I am about to say might explain why your life feels heavier and more exhausting than it should. You wake up every morning still feeling tired, even after a full night in bed, and you sit down to work only to realize that your brain feels slow, scattered, and completely uncooperative. You know deep down that you are capable of more focus, more discipline, and more progress, yet every single day feels like you are operating at only half of your true potential. That isn't laziness, brother, and it definitely isn't a lack of talent. That is a fogged mind quietly asking for structure, clarity, and direction. Here is the uncomfortable truth most people never want to face. Brain fog is not random, and it is not something you are cursed with forever. It is the result of living out of alignment with how your brain is naturally designed to function and recover. Once you understand this, fixing brain fog becomes a process of alignment rather than a constant fight for motivation. Most men believe they need stronger willpower, better motivation, or some secret productivity hack to feel clear again. But real clarity does not come from adding more pressure or more tools into your life. True clarity comes from removing the habits that silently drain your mental energy every single day without you even noticing. Let me tell you about a brother who was trapped in this exact mental loop. He told me that he felt mentally exhausted before his day had even started, and that even simple tasks felt overwhelming and heavy. He believed his focus was gone and his confidence was slipping. But when we broke down his daily routine, the problem was never his intelligence or ability. The real issue was his habits, his lack of rhythm, and the constant mental noise in his life. Late nights followed by inconsistent wake-up times trained his brain to stay confused about when to be alert and when to shut down and recover. Going to bed and waking up at the same time trained his brain to know exactly when to work with intensity and when to fully switch off and recharge. Morning sunlight helped reset his internal clock and told his brain that it was time to become alert, focused, and ready to perform. Reducing screen exposure before bed allowed his mind to relax naturally and enter deeper, more restorative sleep cycles. Constant scrolling, background videos, and non-stop notifications trained his brain to crave stimulation instead of focus and stillness. Removing his phone from the first hour of the morning allowed his attention to stabilize before the chaos of the day began. Keeping his phone away from his workspace helped his mind stay present with one task, instead of constantly jumping between distractions. Replacing mindless scrolling with short walks, stretching, or deep breathing gave his brain the space it needed to recover and reset. Skipping meals and relying on sugar and caffeine caused energy crashes that he mistakenly blamed on laziness and low motivation. Eating protein-rich meals earlier in the day helped stabilize his blood sugar and allowed his focus to remain steady for longer periods of time. Drinking enough water improved his mental processing speed and reduced the heaviness he used to feel in his head. Choosing lighter meals during the day prevented the afternoon mental crash that used to destroy his productivity. Working for hours without breaks forced his brain into exhaustion instead of deep focus. Structured work sessions followed by intentional breaks allowed his mind to operate in natural cycles of effort and recovery. Using breaks for movement and breathing instead of screens helped his brain reset instead of becoming more overstimulated. Holding unfinished tasks and unresolved worries in his mind created constant background stress that clouded his thinking. Writing everything down each morning removed mental clutter and freed up cognitive space for clarity and action. Choosing one clear priority gave his mind a single direction instead of overwhelming it with too many options. Taking immediate action on small steps reduced overthinking and replaced confusion with momentum. Here is the truth you need to remember. Brother, mental clarity is not something you wait for or hope magically appears one day. Mental clarity is something you build through consistent habits, structure, and discipline. When your days have rhythm, your mind naturally becomes calmer and sharper. When chaos leaves your life, brain fog has no place to stay. You are not broken, brother, and you never were. You are simply overloaded, overstimulated, and out of rhythm with your own mind. And once you start living in a way that respects how your brain works, clarity stops being a struggle and becomes your new normal. And brother, if you want more focus, more discipline, and more control over your mind and your future, subscribe to Movti Prime. Every video is crafted to help you upgrade your mind, strengthen your discipline, and build the life you're meant to live with clarity, confidence, and purpose. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and I'll see you